that Hoopdeville. They thought I ain't seeing it, but still, they're trapped in their minds. But I've been known, and I've been showing them up. Rackets in the shadows, they moving brick brigade of souls. Ain't no caught sunlight, snow falling in that cold. Wicked ass, cageless assholes. They pushing their lies like weight, but I don't fold. I see them cracking, shuffling the cards, racking, trying to build up my life in the dark yards. Devotion, caught up in, I've been praying hard. But these snakes in the grass, they wanna deal scared. The DA blinking slow to react, acting out like they ain't just straight up clowns. I've been knowing them and showing them up, but I scream that truth, the sunshine or snow. Let it fold, told them straight like facts, no curve, no bend. Now they hacking up my data, like it's going to mend. You can't erase me now, you in the brick brigade way, dog. I'm bleeding for the kind of love you fake, while you're all shifting them high stakes, moving goalposts in the dark. But I'm about to spark up that mark, but they backbite until the end of time. Go and move, make me ascend, go and move. Home invasions creeping in late, demons lurking, and they're trying to switch my fate. Mirrored screens and hijacked phones, they puppeteering on their cold thrones. They murder us in the shadows of the night, whispering codes, while I'm trying to break that G code out on these soulless ass roads. But I'm staying 10 toes deep, no folding ways. They cold, they playing in that cold way to trade up souls all day. Yo, I see 'em paying up in that stack and thick, pulling in the dirt like the demons are trapping. Now Jesse's ducking down low, but I see his whole cage as I soul. And then I know Steven's hands cutthroat show. You can't erase me now, you brick brigade dog. And I'm bleeding for that kind of love you fake. I bled up for the love you fake, but I'm counting up the wounds and the streetlights flicker. The shadows shake, the moves that you make, and the heart still stays in tune. But it's cracking on the bass, that smooth beat flow, blood out in that slow go. Cold grip on my chest, in the chest cavity plate in the worst ways. Devotion ran so deep that you handled less. Gave you the ride or die, you prayed with my spine. You flipped like a switch to the blind of the design. God's my witness, man. I stayed true to the game. I bled for that kind of love and that devotion that I brought in. But you couldn't take that love, and it ain't you. Snakes in my circle and they hide and they hiss. Kisses from a tree that's so scary, not see the abyss. Playing up on me and I'm clean, coming in clean for that mean jerk soul. Brigade real thick, inside of their head sick. I scrub these hands and I'm bleeding that still brick stick brigade made. My eyes open with this, on this shadows lord the scheme, and I'm breathing through all of that pain, stitched up at the seams by the God above. I bled for that kind of love that you fake, gave my whole soul's name's a whole namesake. But you took that and broke that heart away, that stay in scars. Scars rob and fade, scars to rob and fade. In the middle of the night, but a G as a rise, and I gave no lay. I fake LoveLight, no bury Dave. Still 10 toes down up on these streets. Can't take what God gonna keep on doing. Blooded up for me, but I ain't weak, and I'm staying this way, cause you so soulless ass cheat. You got me caught, me slipping in a brick brigade made. Never cracked and pulling knives out of my back, stacking them thick. In that fact, in the city cold, man, in that air so thick. Ghosts in the alley whispering that slick click. Blood in the cracks where my footprints sit. On this push is on me, ain't no counterfeit. Lies dripping heavy, but the truth gon' burn. Can't feel that fake love in the twists and turns. I see it. I see your fake love and how it cuts in the back and it twists and turns. You ain't built nothing out here, you stick brigade, thinking you could brick, siphon off these hearts, leaving them sick with it. But I'm like that phoenix, ashes up in the skies, and blooded up for real this time. Can't kill up my vibe. The blood of the love that you fake gave my whole soul. You took away the turn away bright. Heart staying raw, the scars will fade, but as I rise, I got grieve they. This fake love can't bury me, so deep. This fake love can't bury me, so deep. I bled it out and I whispered that part. Every time God gon' keep showing them up, and I ain't weak, and I've seen it how you moved and you fed on the lies. Seeing it how you moved, you fed those lies straight out of my back. So good this time, while I cried up to the Lord, leave me floored for more in my life. And I ain't gonna fold, just rise on this kind of homicide in my life that you took upon me. God hold them ones in despise. God hold them ones in despise. I got that G-code stitched up tight, and I'm playing it fair. They ain't playing fair, right? Heart stayed loaded, never lost a gun. In that bottle ain't no love out there, one. They flip the scripts and try to see you fall, but still you'll be standing there breaking down their walls. The love they fake on your end, y'all lose in your own weapon. Bled the truth while you twist up that noose. Lights flashing, the reds, the nights. And I ain't stopping, walking in your dead lies. You keep talking, the street gospel's humming as God's steadying that frame. I bled out for real this time to be tamed. I ain't knowing my own name. I have no rights to my own name, G. I bled for that kind of love that you fake. You gave your whole soul in that heart's ache of my own heart to just break. Staying heart steady and the raw scars won't fade. So as I rise, I ain't gonna be laying no dead in that grave. Fake love that you can't bury me in deep. I'm still 10 toes down up in these streets. Can't take what God gon' keep. I bled it out, save for the weak. Yo, it's almost the end of 24 and we're on the verge of war. Higher minds cooking up in these gaps I can't ignore. I've been lost off in that dark, poison and burning in my core. Thinking that they're speaking the truth no more. I'm slamming that door to these cafe kicks, cafe cage. ass bitches, they're plagiarist shit. Covert narcissists hiding in the scripts in that cage, trying to bury me out of my whole frame, my name, trying to take my poison, man. You wanna take this poison, my veins? But Christ is the king, he blood poured out for me in them rains from the cafe kicks. In the cafe cage, and they rage, playing the mental abuse, plays covert games on the stage. For whole life is sick, it's a gang-stalked individual, real shit. This is my total takeover, no more pain, it's safe. I'm calling out the demons by name, watch them scatter up in their shame. They doubt lurking in heavy, whispering up in my mind like I'm worthless. It's the truth that you won't find, murder up in that spirit, that kind of scheming from behind of my whole life's purpose, trying to kill up my whole soul's defining ways, trying to take out that G-code here, they talking slick, poisoning up in that grain, when I'm coming gunning back, while I'm battling my thoughts, trying to cleanse from within. Depression like a chain wrapped tight around my chest, but I'm armored up in the word. I'll test through that deceit in their eyes, the false love in their cries. They wanna keep me locked up out of my own state of mind, but I see clear through them cut lies and all of their satanical rituals. Spells cast in the middle of the night, but I'm shouting out to God and I'm bringing that truth into this tight. Cafe kicks and they cafe rage, they plage, covert narcissists. The bulls of Bashan in them circle and stride, whispers in the shadows, but God's at your side. Demons in disguise, wearing flesh as their whole cover. I'm armored up in the Lord, His grace my buffer. They drain energy as they suffer, trying to steal up my light, but with the word as my weapon, I'm ready to fight. Psalms with the sword, with each and every single verse is a flame cut cord. Spitting the truth in this jungle they spit, putting the devils to shame in their own frame. Bulls of Bashan trying to drag me down, but I'm walking in the Lord. I ain't losing this time. Through the valley, the shadow of death, I'll fear no man. In my soul, God is my shepherd. In His hands, I'm whole. Snares in the darkness, setting traps in these streets, and I'm following the path where the righteous meet. Enemies rise, they scatter and flee. In the sound of His name, every single chain breaks free. They lurking in the night, but I walk with His holy light in sight. In the battle of life, claiming my right to fight for my life. Up in this homicide, they thought they had me, but I'm still standing strong all day long, singing praises to the King of Kings, Jesus Christ, my heart belongs. These bells of Bashan, they're trying to drag me down, but I'm walking with the power of the Lord, man. I ain't losing my crown as I walk through the valleys, the shadow of death. I'll fear no man coming to take my whole soul. God is my shepherd, in His hands I'm whole. No weapon formed against us shall prosper, even when that storm's hit hard, when my faith set sail. In the presence of my enemies, He prepares that feast. A table in front of them, anointed and chosen, so they used to become the best. Every scar and every wound, a testimony in their rhyme. They walk in the victory in this life. Lost, rise up, undefeated in that poisoned bray. Truth laid bare, as the soul cries out in all of that pain. Life's bleeding, seeking solace in that prayer. Echoes of strife lingering in, heavier in the air. Heaviness in my own chest, oh Lord, set me free from this. Pull the storm, calm this raging sea, strip away the lies, them cloak of deceit. Reveal what's real, oh Lord, and find the strength in this defeat. Today, for me, demons dance in the flicker of them souls on fire. 7 sins masked, unmasked. Dark desires conspire, but in the tempest, warriors on the rise. Shadows fall, God's love survives every single day, every night. G's navigate through their G work, in that heart works, them hot works. Chaos and flame, play with fire so bright. Are you feeling that shame, blame on your own names? Cross the line in the arena of your whole mind. Your mind lost in a labyrinth, no refuge to find. In an untamed mind, where true G's reside. Entered uninvited, you entered uninvited. So I refuse to hide in the silent corridors, echoes that still prevail. Balanced on the razor's edge, no room for veil. Demons dance in the flickering souls of fire. 7 sins unmasked in their darkest desires. They conspire, but in the tempest's room, we're warriors on the rise. Real enterprise, coming to his heartworks, working in that G-code this time. We're with shadows up in that fall. God's love survives it all, every day. In the blackout of thought, waves crash and burn. Demons lurking, waiting for their whole turn. But I got the devotion attacked, my soul it stands tall. Even in the darkest, God hears my call. Got lost in the whispers of my whole soul, but I'll never be alone, alone. You belong here. How did you do this to them? They let you in. You just bled them dry. You fed them lies, wrapping them in sheets of gold, as if your hands were to be trusted. They were cold. Every word was like a knife. Every glance. I was drowning. You just watched, smiling from the shoreline. Kill me then, if you can't love me right. Drain me dry. I'd like to see you try. If I'm just a shadow in your light, then let the devils dance. This is our home. This is our time to shine. You belong here. Let them do these things to you. You can't even breathe in this place. Not the America that I used to know. Feels like a cowboy song, flying down that lonely road. Brick brigade and heart, but the truth only glows. Trying to get that racketeering out of place, out of place. They call this home. Like a bottle didn't just choose me, right? But it's mine in the fight, and I'm grinding down this lonesome road to make it right. Through the dead of the night, carrying on this brick brigade war made over me. Like I'm carrying someone else's hurt dirt, getting flung on me like that shit pot barrel of the gospel shit. Coming in the no lights lit, been bruised and battered and sore, scored up in my worst of ways, being poisoned in the bottom of my mind. Whiskey hitting hard, cut cards and scars hit. They told me to stop talking, but I never did. Scratching that gaslight, flitting for that fight, fighting for the truth in my chest, with bullets and light. And that church bells ringing, my truth singing in the faith confessed. I'm devoted. You can't see that heart inside of me trying to break free. Oh Lord, please have mercy when these people refuse to see. Traveling down this lonely ass road with the memories blowing. I'm just a cowboy out here, lonely cowboy. No one could have ever known. Rolling through them smokes, protecting what's mine with the pistol closed, and the heart's on that grind, not running, just hiding in that kind of shadows that they flipped up in their script. But they battle and they're fighting, and I'm just not for show. I'm not just a show. It's just not the America that I used to know. With the angels and crosses, but the heart's gone cold. So I'm carving out my own lonely West road. The blood, the grit, the grime that's been slung about me. So I'm singing my hyper pop grind in the gospels where they got no lights lit. Have mercy on me, oh Lord, as I ride this line between the man that crushed and the one that I defined. But the G code's on my mission, my kin. With the gospel ringing, I'm fighting. They never knew me, not ever kind of fighting me. I'm singing that hyper pop gospel where the no truth's getting lights lit. Been battled and bruised, battered and bruised, but the whiskeys and the scars got hit. And I got totally lurking at the devils and the best, working the devil's best, trying to be up in that devil's best. But you speak Jesus inside of this where the church bells ring. My faith is consigned and consumed. Inside of this confessed, they in that shadows of their heart, trying to break me out of me, trying to break me out of me fast. Lord, have mercy on these people where they refuse to see the truth, traveling down this lonely road. My memories getting blown up in the worst way. And I'm just a lonely cowboy out here that nobody's ever known. They've never known. Cause it's just not the America that I used to know. See, these narcissists, they just don't want you to love. They don't want you to get love. They don't want you to get any attention. If they can't get positive attention, they'll give you negative attention until you get negative attention. Then they have your admiration in ways that they'll have you accepting their own rage, poisoning you out of your mind to provoke some kind of response from you. It's just not the America that I used to know, standing tall with heavy hearts, marching through the city streets where the freedom starts to spirit, spark up that kind of heat. Every single beat, getting out the voice of the spark, cast out the science and work their dark hearts. Their dark hearts left in an option. They want to keep us in the dark, woven in the lies. And I felt all the pain inside, locked up in the chains to try to aim justice, made us sleep, not wide awake. Every single breath that we take, a movement that can't shake. Right here, right now, we take that kind of stand with our fists raised up high, hearts to command. Show us respect or show us nothing else left. They just need to provoke any action out of you. Doesn't even matter, just any action. It suits them to find you manipulated. Any gaslit thought to provoke a reality. It's to gain power over you. Then they're calling the cards and calling you weak, as if you are their own. Shot caller, ensuring that you're gullible, poisoning you and leaving you manipulated, isolating you and then claiming that you're the one with the problem. Line, I hold the line, the kingdom shine. Oh Lord, demons dance, prance all over my whole soul. It seems I'm trying to get 'em in that written script. I'm faking my hands, they faking and planting that dirt over me, over me. Don't match, throw 'em in the sea. From the land, kings talk, individuals in the wind, targeted. Uniforms black, they bend to break, the brick mortar throws the ground in the sea. Acting like cops, but they wolf in the sheet. They wolf in the sheet. They hacked our minds, but the code don't break. God encrypts me, the code don't break. The path don't shake. Walk with the fire, baptized in all the pain. Lost in these streets, in the battlefields of the night. Voices the voiceless, I hear them inside, but I can't get it inside. Cutting sustain, Lord give me a sign. They bled out, bleed cold in these streets, and I walk with the divine. My plot, plan, and for my future's armor and the throne. God hold the line, and the kingdom shine, till the kingdom shine. Oh Lord, give me a sign. These devils they lurking, trying to twist that crying, trying to make it mine. But I rise up with the sword raised held high, fight for a better life till the day I die.
Wake up 52.
Being cyanide, it feels like you're drowning inside of your own body. Your lungs burn, throat seizes in a world that closes in so fast, like cold steel, wrapping around your chest. As the heart races, trying to outrun death, but every beat feels heavier. You get slower, suffocating under death, like an invisible weight, kind of quiet, type of violence, like a shadow sliding under that door, but silently suffocating as someone's flipping the switch inside of you. The panic sets in and your body refuses to listen to. Hands and trembling, the vision blurs, a pounding heart feels like someone might break free or completely going to stop. There's a split second where you realize what's happening in this fear. It spikes, but it's already too late. You've been lost in this darkness as it's eating its edges in your sight, pounding that fades, and everything that you thought you had sight slips in the way of control, like you sand between your fingers. It's not just physical, it feels like a spiritual battle too, like something is pulling up the light right out of you inch by inch, leaving you hollow as they're closing up now around you. You know it's coming back from that edge, but that heart still is fighting, like a venomous trapped in a glass box where he's flapping against that inevitable, trying to unroute that death. What's being cyanided like? Tick tock, tick tock, walls go right along, you can't think straight, heart racing like click clack. Too late, tried to call, hugged up, cops got the bunker of that call, flipping through that fortress, made of steel, demons in control. They don't know how to care, how to feel, how to act, cut the cord, oh Lord. And that pain out of my heart, going out of my start. I'm trapped in this web of lies. They're trying to tell me where to start. Steering that car, can barely see dance. The demons that come for me, chemically attacking, staging up on the air, putting that on my skin. Now I'm dancing with the demons, don't even care. Fighting through the night, couldn't even catch my breath. skies left, they're twisted, dark, and pages broken. Forward a sever, but the razor's edge will live forever in the eyes of what's real. It's real. Being cat, step inside of that G's navigate. Played with fire, it'll test your fate. You should've known better, but you crossed the line. G in the arena of a mind where G's soul's defined. Should've never meddled in where you didn't belong in the first place. In the labyrinth of my whole life, where I stayed strong, thoughts tame, through G's reside. You entered uninvited, disrupting my tides. Silent corridors through my mind. Echoes prevail. Balance whispers on the razor's edge. Emotions set to sail. You spoke a word, a poetic tale, full a narrative that kind of covert narcissist, malignant type of betrayal, story untold. Stitching up in these depths of these wounds unseen. Faking heart in these echoes, memories, vows misconstrued, devotions set to erode in the silence of self of their own hearts, avoided within. Aspirations seeking seclusion, but these blackout begins. Waves come crashing as these tempests within. Demons unmasked as the battle begins. The battle begins. Let me catch my bearings for the hurricane in tow, stealing up the seconds and the fragments of your soul, where the desolation only grows. Getting lost in my mind, think to drink, fidelity whispers that forces me to think. Blackouts awake, shadows conspire, trust replaced by the treacherousness of fire. Demons dance in the flicker of the fire of that soul's demise. Reprise, 7 sins unfold, wearing a dark disguise. A pledge, a broken, a vow to sever. Before the razor's edge, only forever in the holiest grace. Heaviness left in my heart's space. To be free, oh Lord, come set me free from the stormy sea. Strip me away from all the liars cloaked up in their own deceit. Over me, reveal the truth, find solace in defeat. Oh Lord, got me lost in this luster of the glow, joy of fade. In the shadows of fake and fake. In the church's shadow, my heart remains forever. Forever, oh Lord, my cries are exchanged and discovering lies instead, seeking redemption beneath my stormy skies. Can you see what they've done to me? To rise up and defeat it's no poisoning rain. Truth lay bare and the soul cries out in this pain. Life's bleeding in the seeking assaults of prayer. Echoes of strife lingering in the heavy air. The heaviness in my chest, oh Lord, set me free from this. Pull me up from the storm, calm this raging sea. Strip away the lies, the cloak of deceit. Reveal what's real, finding the truth, the defeat. The defeat of the dance, the devils, the flicker of the soul's demise. 7 sins unmasked, their dark desires conspiring in the tempest for warriors on the rise. On the rise. Where the shadows fall, God's love survives. G's navigate through the heaviest shade. Can't compete in chaos, the flame. They played with fire, now feeling the flame. Cross the line in the arena of the mind. Lost in a labyrinth by their own design. No refuge to find up in here to unwind. Up in the untamed where G's reside. Entered uninvited inside of my own home. Entered uninvited inside of my own life. Entered uninvited inside of that kind of way to chemically spray me. Homicide cheat, but I refuse to hide in the silent corridors of mind. Echo and I still provide. Balanced on the razor's edge, there's no room for failure now. Demons lurking in the flicker of a soul's demise. Hold on, wait. We're coming in that new dawn, a new dawn, wait. It's gonna be calm. It's a higher level of vision. With our incision, with our mission and our mission. Make a movement here. Open that vision clear. Tell me what you yearn for in this life. Why do you even play if you ain't playing right? What do you seek inside of the echoes of your dreams? What do destinies peak? Grew up in a space so wide where they scripted to play. So they has told you how to dance, prescribed the whole ballet. But I couldn't sway up their own way. Had to break free from the array. The arena's just a path, it's my own. Had to rise and shine, even if I'm alone. Caught up in the daydream of the storm. My mind wanders and wonders. Where's this gleam of love? The vision so clear. How I navigate the stream. We're living in someone else's dreams. Don't wanna let myself down, G. See myself down in the dance of the devil all day. With you, I'm redeeming my own. No second chances. I'm taking that. Running away, renegades, all planned out. Changing my fate, I'm having a conscience. Understand, but that's just alone, that's just fine. I'll show you who you are, known. Been that Lord where I stand, so I'm taking this second chance. Like it's my last dance, maybe claiming my doubt. The shadows play. They told me what could go wrong. Found my own way. Success got a little tricky. These tricked up bitches playing up their sleeves. We coming in this camera rock style, rap, hip hop, hyper pop movement, R&B style, shaking up that covenant and that kind of love of Jesus Christ. Through Jesus Christ, precious and true romance, that dance of love where it's a G thing, real baby. And this heart works that's shaking, and this heart's work was crazy. This love was treated right. One chance in the sea of madness to create a lover story out here, bright lights in the light of our Lord Jesus Christ. Our tales taken on brushstrokes like a work of their hearts, artwork from their darkest hearts over us, thrown back into the sea and pave a way for me. Oh Lord, we implore through all the malicious attacks, the malignant type of narcissists, abuse, gamey ass shit, getting gamier and more crimey out here in the lanes that were paved in the spray of all kinds, getting poisoned out of our ever-loving minds, leaving me been dead inside and then twisted up and blind, numb and gaslit to the source and where all of this evil was coming from. Biggest betrayal one could create over another's life, hijacking and hacking away their love's life by design, trying to fit it all into this one. Please stand clear. This covenant of this love with this emotions drawn crystal clear, foundation strong like an everlasting tune, no heart's connection in a broken chain. So love is so deep, it's hard to explain. In the whispers of the wind, the tempest's call, and the subtle enticement that could make our hearts fall. Yet we stand united against that kind of pull. Our love's like a fortress, unbreakable and still in the Lord. Where we're floored, our hearts beat as one in this cosmic dance together with Jesus Christ, writing a true love story and a tale of romance. With every brushstroke of our art's work, a tale of romance. Temptations may not, but we won't answer that call. In the realm of our love, they'll find no cancer in it all. Attractions may shine like the stars of the night, but the hearts realign in the nights in that kind of night light. With that true love right under our wing, no wandered place to stray, and a chemical sprayed up away. They taken on us. working up in the twerking of the middle of the night, like Jesus with no other real season for healing up in the real heart's work. When treated right, we dance in the glory, shining so bright. Our world may try to drown us and drown us out, but we'll stand up tall in the fortress love made of steel. Brigade made like the war chemically sprayed, never gonna fall down in the synth wave. This hyper-pop sound coming up under the music, with every single wave of our light of love will stand in the light of Jesus Christ, where we belong. It's our heart's work and our heart's mend. Inside of that heart's defend, a love so strong, a love so precious, it'll carry you all the way through all day long. Bringing the elements of that real light work inside of that malicious game they took. It's like a Chuchi thing, baby. Never through the dark, paved that, carved that way with purpose. Lost in every single heartbeat of each other. Dance in that kind of love, never misplaced. Not throwing back that old hurt, that heart, setting a new pace, new face. So let that beat drop and feel the power of our souls walking in that light together. Breaking out of control, we'll be setting the storms free. No rising high like the tail of love, the trust beat. We'll be up in there with all our alibis. The truth to you, baby. You've come to see it's a heart's work, twerking in the light of Jesus. There's no other. A real heart's work that's treated right. And we'll dance and praise to the Lord and shine so bright. The world may try to tear us down and out of our lives, but we'll stand so tall in that love's fortress together. Made of steel, brigade made that war they set up on me. Like that war they set up on me. Never to fall, never back down. Being trash talked to, gaslit. And when you finally heal, you'll realize that they had nothing to offer you from day one. Just lies, more bullshit. But it was you that had everything that they wanted. Fire on my soul, where the pain ignites. I rise from them ashes in them darkest nights. The system replicates their lies, tries to reshape my fate, not break that mold. No time to hesitate, digging up from the depths of them ashes. The life's been so cruel, trying to keep you down, play you like you're anybody's fool. Dreams in scope, minds in a higher perspective. Hip-hop's real purpose, not just deceptive. Hook on the heartworks blaze made, burning through the haze. Days, raising up from the pit where my heart was frayed. No more flipping that flipping script in that games you play. Too strong to break, a brighter day for days. For days. Fuck what they say, they lack heart. Can't handle real one from the start. Weekend with the wax sold up evil ways. Bound for hell and they don't change their ways. Praise for your enemy. Prayers for your enemy. Prayers for your enemies in the faces of all of this hate. Even the need for saving before it's too late. Murderous in their minds and seeking to destroy this time. It's a homicide over your entire life. Hacking you and hijacking you all by design. But I'm here still raising up with all my joy. Matthew's chest out in the darkness crept in. Could have died. Could have died. Could have died many times. They just swept in, no one would know the difference made. Invisible pain with the wound still laid. They wanted me gone, silence to fade. Silence to fade. As they say, it's better to have loved and to have lost than to allow yourselves to be lived with a total malignant type of narcissistic psychopath for the rest of your life. You were born to live for more in this life, caught up in the shadows of they wear in a dozens of deep ways. Psychological manipulate, smiling so wide with the secrets I keep. Knives out of sight, buried in the sheets. And I'm awake now, standing 10 toes in on this, on my feet. Can't handle me at 7%, let alone 100. Coming souls forged in fire cuts, truth deep and harder than the burned desires. Running on their desires of lusts in the flesh, running laps around lies that they spawn to expire. They wanna see me down, my spirit soul flies, even flying higher. Hook up on the vision, this first fast incision. Fast ass, get the cash. Can't outlast the most portal bashed into too fake, too real, too high, too high class. The silent killers wanna lash, so we spray back. Our tools a blast, fighting the demons in the flash. Gone dead in the night, in the light, no chance to clash. We're silent assassins, ready to invade. My words are cut like steel, and no decay made. Sprayed up in the warrior brigade made that you made over my whole life. So homicidal free, they thinking that they working so low. In the dirt, believe they never see that blow coming in the glow. Watch me outshine the clothes, the devils know. In that motives grow. My color is fire, but I'm in the dodge, just as blow. Step by step in the king's brigade, they think they warriors on me now. Not outflowing that flaw. Got an armor on me, a face strong, spirit sharper as I cut through them wrongs. They throw the stones while I hide in the thrones. I'm standing firm where I belong, man. Running up high and fighting deep in my life. This kind of love life to come real. Loyalty pure and my trust cut steel in the trials of flames. Inside of the heart works concealed, it tames and remains. Inside of the gods it sees what my soul can't see. It reveals inside of my heart, soul it shades. Inside of the darkness I fade, which my light just grows in strength in my veins. And you know the kind of truth that I know. The silent murderers out here, but the rise and clash to go slow. My wherewithal about my own whereabouts, where I meet them while they're wearing me full of doubt. Showing up when there's only hurt to gain. Me wondering, it's me that's insane, or them that's playing them same wickedest crime games over me and their grind. They leave this spit into the records, so they say they earned it, true. That record's warped, they ain't my dues. Racking up them wrongs, like I'm meant to bleed up in that hole. Show they never cared the truth that I need. Hacked up and framed, set up from the start, misaligned. They played their hands, wrecking up my heart's the same. All eyes on me, so I'm wearing their blame. Just a pawn in their twistedest game. Couldn't explain, even if a soul tried. How could they set up my life by design and leave me just straight tied? Tried each and every single turn I make, it's all by design. Every move meant to mess with my ever-loving mind. Stacking up lies in thick worst ways all the time. Left in these deeds of what they need. The pain so runs so deep. Left in these rested pieces. They thought I'd beat and bleak and break. From holding steady up in this their take. They showed up with no pain and only grow worse. To gain like vultures, they feed off the wrecked up souls and the soulless ass ways drained. People buying in their stories they selling. There's so much more that ain't been told. This is hacked up by the side of my whole soul. They don't even know my truth. Blind crime, getting grimier and grimier out here. Wherewithal about my whereabouts, wearing myself thin, filling me with doubt. Showing up when there's only heart to gain. Leave me wondered if it's I'm insane. Leaving it for the record, and I stay true, earned it. But this record's warped. Ain't no none of my paid dues. Racking up them wrongs against me like I'm meant to bleed. Just bleed it all out. reversed, and getting cared for the truth that I need. Them accolades, yeah, they run so deep, they claim it's well deserved. And they wrote up my fate just to hollow me out, serve me, calling me out. Their rebellious built to catch me so low, cutting on the threads in their lies, so show. Years passed and the scars to burn, a grip so weak in my heart's concern. They wrecked up what they could try to make, leave it on my whole crown. So keeping it racked up in all past dues, accolades, and twisted lies. Every move untrue towards me, just find a fight to breathe. Being settled and misaligned, they weave past schemes in the clear, left me in steer. They left in dark. Watch arts work, them hearts sharp, on them hearts purse, where them hearts get erased. And erasures of this death made homicide and fake shit. Though the fake shit I rise to compromise and misplaced, standing in the faith where they thought that be late. They don't want me to be like never single shadow cast, setting aside and beating them all down to death. Where that truth gets so buried in my inside of this doubt, wear me thin. And they watching me to wear me out in each and every single time. When the heart's there to take, hurting it in the worst ways, me cursed and that stakes inside of my mind, inside of my life to reclaim it. A record for where they bent up in my life. I'm rewriting my life with God's intent and racking up the wrongs like I'm meant to bleed up in this hole. Show that they made over me, I'm fighting for that truth, where the hearts don't need to bleed. Hijacked and hacked and twisted and misaligned from the start. They poisoned me up out of my mind and rewrote that script, trying to wreck up my heart. All eyes on me, but I'm not to play. They think I'm out here to win every single day, but I'll show them up at the way that I couldn't explain a soul if I tried. All of the same time, just watching my soul inside die. It's these colluded ways and patterns every single time he's been around. Every time I turn around, his hands all around me, trying to make that fucking move abuse. Every single time I back it down and let the rest of the pieces left in the fade. My chemical made in this faith that ain't weak and that steel brigade made. When they're rolling up the pains to claim up in my life, I'm standing up here for those feel of purpose, and the same heart works. Yeah, they're warriors in that way, reclaiming the hopes and breaking that play up in that pain that's been made and sprayed. Warrior thick, the people buying, they thinking that they sow in their hour, but that hold that crown and watch it glow, it will never shine. Wherewithal about my whereabouts each and every single time, a lifeline of doubts and showing up when it hurts on the line. Hearts on the line all of the time, wrecked up my whole soul and stand firm with this lawsuit, and I ain't lying. It's like keeping the record up in the twisted views. I'll rewrite that truth and I'll rewrite that news, racking up the wrongs and my spirit won't concede like theirs concede. And I'll fight for the heartwork warriors and the heartwork warriors that bleed for the truth of love that we need out here. That's destruction fierce, resilient energy and a mission, speaking against injustice out here, claiming our own truth above others in manipulated ways. They leave us lost off with their narcissistic ass hypocritical minds. All the time they have to pretend to have morals and values. They don't really need to possess anything else from their chests, vests. They don't possess anything behind closed doors. They lie and insult, criticize, and disrespect that kind of abuse made all over you. Whatever they want, how dare you say anything back to them? Or they'll criticize you and have a whole slew of rules for others to follow, but none of their own rules. Practice nothing they preach, won't even open that door. Can't even leave me anything but floored for more of my life in this kind of converted ass way. Chemically sprayed, angels and devils, and it's not the miracles I used to know. Every single time walking up that door, trying to build more for my life, straightforward for the Lord, for everything inside of this life that I've implored. But I've been being targeted in this American hustle. Jeez, don't be losing the battle out here. Hear the howling wind, locks and lock and click tightly into place. Feel that fight as it begins to lock in place. Click, clock, barrel, the G-code left in motion. Vast in the space is coming face to face. Storms of the trials left 10 toes in every single mile. Inside of the hearts and chests of men, no disgrace, even in that plastic gas way. The winds howl and they locking in our resolve, trying to stand tall in our power and let the mysteries evolve. Cronies plotting schemes and targeting up with that dream. American hustles living G's code so low, trying to build up that G code up in the vision, up and hold the gleam. The power of the Lord being our sword. Cronies stacking up that capital and inflation's their game, but the G's stay solid. They never chasing that same dream, keeping our game on point. Guns locked in, steady in that click clock barrel up at your dome. In a home full of world of illusions where the demons win. G's code, true's mind gets our lost inside, keeping our land and our gutty steady, fast, focus, sharp, gripping up in that sand. 10 toes in as the illusions of the devils may dance, may haunt, but we rise and we prevail against the unseen hands and those whispers of the soulless as demons up in the gale. Inflations we rise, inflations that rise and that cost triple at best over your G's, navigating the work for the money, up in that, feeling that fate, that funny honey armored up in their chest, material dreams in the placaid way. Underneath the moon it feeds a fictional flame, it fades and the G code remains in tune with that whisper of code lies in the shadows, the middle of the night. 300% or more in that twilight's fight, like a warrior's call, and I'm echoing the path. G-code, true mind, keep our steady land. Gun steady, focused and sharp, gripping the sand. Illusions may haunt, but we rise above that prevailing stance. The unseen hands, gale of the whispers, the middle of the night. Warriors stand strong in the battles that get prolonged, facing the downs and the lies down. The lies drawn against all that's wrong. 310% cost, but the G's don't fold. Echoing the truth, worth more than gold. The compromise, the compass we hold, guides in their stance and the truth that they wanna spray up inside of that strife for life. In a world by design, deception cuts in like knives. They play their wickedest hands or gamey ass shit, being thick in the crime, lack of moral way. G's rise above the twilight's glow, we stay, no matter the illusions or the games they wanna play. G's code find the vision, G's code finding in the light of day, doing that light work and hard work and secrets of the night, in the night lights, twilights of the hue. G code up in our visions in the world forever. We're warriors born anew. It's G code up in our vision, the warrior thick. 7 sins unfold, wearing the darkest shit. Every single disguise and trying to rise and pour flame with the fire in our eyes. Souls on fire in the 7 sense that they're masked, going down 86 lanes, the edge in every single way. They're chemically made, sprayed. Dark desires that conspire after more in your life, like a homicidal maniac, coming twisted up in that tempest's glue. Warriors rise, we're warriors of the shadow of that fall. God's love survives, G's navigate through the crystal clear in the fire that they made. Each and every single truth we don't want to be tamed inside of what we remain in that lane. Seeking down where destiny's pit, we'll find our way. They're picked and locked and stuck in their ways, trying to poison us out of our minds, break us to erase us. We ain't fooled and fake. Now we warriors, we elevated visions true, elevated missions, and let's ride and concert in you. God is concerned for our own love's sake, our own lives' sake. Bulls of Bashan, they circle in that stride. Whispers in the shadows, but I see their lies. Inside, God's on my side, demons in skies, wearing a flesh as their own cover, armored up in their worst of ways. His grace is my buffer, they can't drain my energy, my pure light, my pure strength. All of this weapons is words, left in their own hearts as curves. So I'm ready to fight, like a psalmist with a sword. Every single verse spit in a new flame, cut the cord. Spitting the truth up in this heated jungle, putting devils to shame. Bulls of Bashan, man, trying to drag you down, but I'm walking with the fate of the Lord. Faith on the Lord, I ain't losing my crown, I'm floored. Through the valleys and the shadow of death, fear no soul. God is my shepherd and his whole hands, I'm whole. Blood in that heart work, snares in the wickedest parts of this darkness, traps up in these streets complete. But I'm following the path where the righteous meet. The enemies rise, but they scatter and flee. They flee at the sound of his name. Every single chain breaks, they lurking in the dead of the night. But I walk in Jesus' light, in this battlefield for my life. I'm reclaiming my right to fight.